Hi there. So I got your question about checkpoint 23. So I thought I'd just go over a few of them with you. So for example, this one, here's the set of data. Is there an outlier? So outlier means, is there a number that's really far away from the other ones? So you said that zero is the outlier. I don't think zero's far enough away from like three and four and five to really be an outlier. An outlier would be something like if all of these numbers were here and then there was like 47, because 47 doesn't is not close to these at all. It's really far out of there. It doesn't even have to be that far. It could have been something like 20. That's far enough away from these numbers to be like, oh, that doesn't really fit. But I think zero is not really. So I would say that there's not an outlier in this set of data. Let's look at some others. Two similar data sets are being compared. The standard deviation of set A is 4.8. Standard deviation of set B is 6.5. So deviation, like that word, means how far away are the numbers from each other, kind of. That's kind of what that means. Like how far spread apart are they? So you chose the spread of the data in set A is greater than the spread in set B. So set A had 4.8 as its deviation and set B at 6.5. So for sure set B is farther. There's a greater spread because it had a greater number. So let's see, the spread of the data in set B is greater than the spread of the data in set A. That is what I would choose. It doesn't, the mean of the data in set A, no, we don't know about the average. It didn't say that. It's just the standard deviation. So the spread of set B is bigger than the spread of set A because the standard deviation was bigger. Use the box plot to answer the question. What is the interquartile range? Okay, so hopefully you already did the focus notes for this lesson, or it's possible that the focus notes are right after this. And if so, I would suggest watching that video, the focus notes video, and then doing this checkpoint because it goes over all of this stuff. But the interquartile range means you're going to take the upper quartile, which is the number here on this side of the box, and subtract the lower quartile, which is the number here on this side of the box. So it looks like you're going to have this number, it looks like 94 right here. And then this looks like 87. So 94 minus 87 would be what, 7? Yeah, so right there. You got that one right. Which number correctly describes the change in the standard deviation for this set? So you can use the GeoGebra graphing calculator to figure out the standard deviation. And I can make you a different video just to show you that because I don't want to click out of this right now. But there's just a really quick way to use this graphing calculator to find standard deviation. So I'll show you that in a second. Which number could be considered an outlier? So here you go, 3, 5, 6, 8, and 24. So outlier means which one doesn't fit in, which one's farther away. So like 24 is a lot bigger than all of these other ones that are pretty close to each other. So you should choose 24 there. What else? What is the standard deviation? Okay, so now let's maybe just click this and try to figure that out for that set. So if you click the link, I believe in the lesson it showed you how to find standard deviation. It's something like STD, standard deviation, STDV, and then you're going to list your points. And so the points were 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. Oops. Oh, we lost it. Let's get rid of that. So standard deviation, and then it was 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3. And so it tells you the standard deviation right there, 0.75277. And you would just enter that right here. So it says round to the nearest tenth. So we would write 0.8 if we're rounding to the nearest tenth. And then that's the same thing you would do on that other question that asked you to find the standard deviation. Yeah, right here. Make sure you see this one says find the standard deviation when the outlier is not included. Which correctly describes the change of the standard deviation of this when the outlier is not included. So find the standard deviation with the outlier and then find it without, take out the 20. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you need more help after that.